Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you to a daily answer writing program for Sociology Optional by Sunya IAS. And friends, if your optional is Sociology and you are aspiring to score really good marks like 100 plus marks in your Sociology Optional in your UPSC Civil Service examination, so this is the program that you cannot miss at any cost. Okay, you cannot miss at any cost. Now here in this session, I'll be talking about that why one should join daily answer writing program for Sociology Optional. I'll be talking about certain very important points, okay, that will help us understand why we should join this program. Second thing is that I'll be talking about different feature of this program, that what all we're going to offer you, okay, that's going to help you to get a really good marks in your Sociology Optional. Okay, so now let's start with the session. So the first thing is, as I mentioned earlier, the first thing that I'm going to discuss is why DAW, why Daily Answer Writing Program for Sociology Optional. Now, all those students who are preparing for this UPSC Civil Service examination, especially the first timers, you need to understand that the very important point of this Civil Service examination is answer writing. Answer writing. So through daily answer writing, what we're going to do is we're going to provide you one question every day, right? One question. We're not going to bombard you with a lot of questions. We're going to provide you only one questions every day. And through providing you one question every day, we're going to slowly expose you to answer writing practice. Slowly expose you to answer writing practice, because answer writing is a very important aspect of this examination, and this answer writing you cannot develop within a day or two or within a fortnight. This is a kind of a skill that you can only develop when you are consistent, you are writing an answer on a daily basis, right? So on a sustained manner, if you are practicing it on a throughout a long period of time, then you can hone this skill, right? So answer writing is a very important point and very important aspect. So that is why you need to join the DAW, right? And one more thing before I move further is that generally if you score really good marks in your optional, that will open a kind of a gateway for you to get final selection in the merit list with good rank. Because if you score really good marks in your optional, and if you're scoring even average marks in your GS, still there's a very high probability that you'll get final selection with a good rank in the UPSC Civil Service examination, right? Second thing is that it has been observed that students, though have lot of knowledge, okay, they have a kind of phobia, okay, with respect to answer writing. Okay, they have a phobia or they are hesitant. So when we give you only one question per day, what happens? We are, slowly, as I mentioned earlier, we'll slowly expose you to daily, answer writing. We'll inculcate the habit that every day you write only one question, okay? And you try to write that question in a proper, fashionable manner. You're not trying to write in a haphazard manner. You're writing it and you're attempting that question in a proper manner, in the sense that your content is right, you're structuring it properly, and then there's a proper presentation is there, you're writing proper examples and everything, right? So this also forms a third point, because when you understand, when you get one question, it has been observed that earlier what happened, that aspirants, they used to the moment they get a question, they'll write anything, okay, because they are probably very much hesitant or they are too much overwhelmed. So they are writing whatever they know, but they are not writing what is the demand of the question. So when you join the daily answer writing, you inculcate the habit of not writing an answer on a daily basis, but you also understand the demand of the question. You start understanding the demand of the question. Okay, you understand the demand of the question, accordingly you frame your content accordingly, right? You structure your answer accordingly, right? You also provide relevant contemporary example to make sure that your answer is very much good. Okay, so this is all the advantages. Last advantage, a very important advantage, is that DAW is a kind of a tool to learn about new content. Now suppose if you're optionally sociology, and if I give you a kind of a question like write short note on particular topic, just like if I ask you write short note on circulation of commodity, right? So even if you have not read that thing earlier, through DAW you will be exposed to the new content, and take it as a kind of an opportunity where you're learning the new content. Okay, you should not be bogged down by the fact that new content has been thrown up through this question. Rather take it as an opportunity and try to understand the concept, right? And then this will kind of, you can say, do a value addition to your knowledge base with respect to the optional, right? So these are all the benefits of joining DAW. Next point is that what are the features of the program that is daily answer writing for sociology optional by Sunya IAS. So the first thing is that questions. Now under question, as I mentioned earlier, that we will be providing one question per day. One question only per day. So we will not be going to bombard with lot of questions. One question per day will be posted every day at 10 AM. It will be given to all our registered students at 10 AM sharp every day except Sunday. Okay, every day except Sunday. And here, before I move to the next section about the evaluation, understand the fact that when we're going to start our DAW in first month, okay, in first month, suppose we are starting from month of June. So in the first month, that is June, we will be covering paper 1. We will be covering paper 1, whole paper 1 in a proper manner. We'll be covering the whole paper 1. In the subsequent following month, that is July, we'll be covering the paper 2. And then again, August, paper 1, and then paper 2 again in the subsequent month, that is September, paper 2. So it will go on alternatively, right? So every day at 10 AM sharp, we'll be giving you one question as per the syllabus of the sociology optional. Next is evaluation. Now we will thoroughly evaluate your copy. Thoroughly evaluate your copy. Okay, and when we will do the evaluation, what happen is that the evaluation will be what? It will be very, very comprehensive. It will be very, very, you can say, suggestive, right? As well as personalized. Right? It will be comprehensive, suggestive, as well as personalized, where we will be giving you the micro comments as well as the macro comments. Okay, we'll be giving the micro comments as well as the macro comments. We'll be giving you proper suggestive measures in terms of how you can improve your answer. We will show you that in what parameters your answers are lacking behind, how you can improve with respect to that particular parameter. Maybe your answer is content is good, maybe it is not structured properly. If the overall content structure is good but it is not loaded with contemporary relevant examples, so it will tell you everything. Okay, so that's why it will be comprehensive, suggestive, as well as personalized. Now here, before I move to the model answer, I just want to add one more point under the question only, that is related to the evaluation. Suppose every day, when I said that every day at 10 AM, when we give you a question, we will give you a question. Now you have a 24-hour window. 24-hour window to submit your answer. submit your answer. Now suppose we have posted our first question on 1st of June at 10 a.m. So you can submit your answer on the portal till 2nd of June 10 a.m. You cannot submit your answer beyond 10 a.m. Reason being that everything is automatic. Okay, the system won't accept it only. So you have 24-hour window. This is very important to submit your answer. And related to that only, once you submit your answer, what happen with respect to the evaluation only, you will be given evaluated copy within 24 to 48 hours of submission. Okay, within 24 to 48 hours of your submitting the answer copy, will give you a thorough evaluated copy. Okay, we will look into how you have written an answer. You can judge for yourself, right? You can judge for yourself, right? So 24 to 48 hours of window will be there, within which we will be giving you a kind of evaluated copy. Now what about the model answer? We will also give you a very structured then content rich and well researched model answer. Well researched model answer, and these model answers will be provided completely on the lines of whatever it is expected out of you to write a perfect answer in the UPSC mains examination as far as sociology optional is concerned. So these model answers are such that you can replicate the same. You can replicate the same in your examination, real-time examination. Okay, real-time UPSC exam, you can replicate the same. So that will be the quality of model answer that we're going to provide you. It will be properly content rich, well researched, properly structured, and as per the demand of the question, we will be addressing all the proper micro and macro aspect of the question. Okay, so this is how the model answer will be. We will give you the model answer once you submit the question, right? So these are all overall features of daily answer writing program, right? Now let's move ahead. So these are the synopsis of whatever I have already said, like daily one question per day, okay, except on Sunday, and every month we'll be covering one paper, okay, and from particular unit the number of questions may vary. Just like in paper 1 from the thinkers, unit 4 sociological thinker, the number of questions may be 4 or 5, and at the same time from unit 1 of paper 1 maybe the questions are only 2 or 3. Our whole idea line is to cover the whole paper. Okay, second thing is those questions will be very high yielding questions, okay, to be practiced from various sections. As I mentioned, just like sociological thinker, from you may have 4 to 5 questions. From unit 2 you may have only 2 questions. Okay, next is a very high quality personalized evaluation, which I talked about just in the previous slide. It will be very comprehensive. We will give you suggestions how to improve your answers further so that you can score really good marks in optional. And last is that the evaluation will be done within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so these are the features of our daily answer writing program for sociology optional by SunyaIAS. And guys, you must join this course, because optional is a very important component of your civil service examination. If you score really good in your optional, like 300 plus, there's very high probability that you will definitely clear the exam, and that too with a good rank. Okay, so thank you and all the best.